right, baby. Let's get down.
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final taking a look at Houston. They've been perfect so far in the NBA Cup, a 3-0 record.
And I have a feeling they're NBA Cup run is just getting started. They look totally locked in. This is a team I would not want to face in the knockout rounds.
And then when you talk about the Thunder, they have steamrolled through the NBA Cup so far with 3 straight wins to start the competition.
And with this being their last game of the group stage, they want to keep it rolling, right? Going into the knockout phase, undefeated gives a team a lot of motivation to take home the trophy.
And for MP in this last group stage game, it's very important for him to have a great performance.
Yeah, MP has to be happy with his team's position in this final group stage game. All you can ask for is a chance to advance. Remember, MP's made it known.
Oh my goodness, the slam!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Money passes to Shepard. Lots of room. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Now Williams. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Money passes to Johnson. On the wing, Thompson. He tries for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Latrey. Thompson with the rebound.
And sometimes on defense, people just get lucky.
Kicks it out to Johnson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. Here's Rivers. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Money passes to Thompson. Here's Money. Driving the lane, and that one is hammered home.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Money. Pass to Rollins. And here's Rivers. Rollins the pass to Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. That 3 off the mark. Thunder have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Holmgren the pass to Rollins. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. The Rockets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
That free throw good from Thompson. Grant, he's checked in for Rivers.
2 shots.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. To the middle, here's Rollins. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Rollins got his second basket of the night. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played, plenty of time to turn things around.
5 on the clock. Back to Holmgren. 3-pointer. That one doesn't drop.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Money passes to Şengün. Houston moving it around. Şengün with a screen on Williams. Şengün kicks to Thompson. From beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball. Thompson's got 8 points. And they're trailing by 4. And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thank you, Kevin. There's some early season activity going on in Milwaukee. The Bucks are making moves. They've acquired one of the more mobile and athletic centers in the league. Clint Capella knows his role: defend, run the floor, finish, and rebound at a high level. He might never be a star in this league, but he can star in his role, and that certainly has quite a bit of value.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He added 37 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? We'll find out together. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Augustine's checked in. Dylan Brooks comes in for Johnson. Terry's checked in for Amen Thompson. And Anthony subbed in for Shepard. Here's Augustine. Rollins grabs the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Andrew Wiggins is checked in for the Thunder. Here's Money. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Now, here's Grant. Higgins outside. Here's the floater. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Terry, the pass to Money. The 3 from Anthony. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against Portland.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
For Houston, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting a finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation. What I appreciate about Wiggins is that he doesn't force anything. He just lets the game come to him naturally.
Johnson's checked in for Brooks. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Topic comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Grant kicks to Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Topic. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Ullman.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Money, no good. Thunder trailing by 3. Augustine with the steal. Deep 2 from Anthony. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out left to the wing. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And so it's Terry bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Johnson in the corner. And they're on the break. Moving it up. And Wiggins throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And so lots of scoring in that. Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Rivers comes in for Andrew Wiggins, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Topic. On the wing, Williams. Brooks covering. Down low. And there's Grant on the assist by Williams.
Assisted by
Grant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Williams is out there with Carl. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Rivers, and it's Grant in at the two-guard position. It's Terry outside. Pass to Money. Back to Şengün, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Anthony with the bucket.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how brilliant throwdown. Back to Grant. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Anthony. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's Money. And it's off from three-point range. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Throws it up high. Rockets shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Right block shot. Here's Şengün. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Terry grabs the board. Rockets trail by 8. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. The Rockets have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And thus far, really not their year when you talk about free throw shooting. Only around a 70% clip on the season.
Rivers, he's checked in for Grant. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Money. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
On the wing. Good. He hits the jump shot. Şengün's got 8. The Thunder leading by 7. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rivers gets a wide open look. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Anthony. He's right around 9 points a night, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling. Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Brooks. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Holmgren.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
And both free throws good for Brooks. You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your side.
Shoots a fader. Money, no good. The Thunder leading by 8. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Money, no good. Rivers with it. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter.
And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Thunder. Thank you for being with us.
And with the second half upon it, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Keldon Johnson. Shumpert out there with Money. Then it's Alperen Sengun. And it's Thompson in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Johnson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Sengun. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Rivers. Here's Rollins. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson, that shot no good. Good D by Holmgren. Williams against Thompson. Outside Williams. And Alperen Sengun gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Clock at 4. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points. Money passes to Thompson. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, certainly will.
I agree. David, he is fearless. The Thunder leading by 13. Williams kicks to Rivers. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the Rockets making a change here. Augustine's checked in. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit. I'll be honest.
Holmgren with the bounce pass. Williams for three. Williams with another miss. Rockets trail by 16. Now Shepard. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79. Overall.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And here is Holmgren. He's got 17. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Pass to Shepard. From past the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Money. And he drives in.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Rockets. Rivers passes to Holmgren. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Williams kicks to Holmgren. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist here tonight. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Oklahoma City leading by 20. Taking a look at the Thunder. Topic is out there with Grant. And it's Rivers. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Inside, and stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it.
working hard against the defense. Wiggins manages to draw the foul inside.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
Look, throughout this entire game, they've done a great job of drawing fouls. And as a result, they got a ton of points from the free throw line. That's keeping them in it.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
The Thunder leading by 20. Tipped away. Rivers. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
To the inside. Taken away by Williams. Here's Topic. He's covered by Thompson. Nobody near Williams. Oklahoma City gets it back. Rivers can't get it to go. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here's Money. Off target from three-point range. Thunder have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Brooks against Wiggins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Down low. Here's Topic. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 9th assist in the game now. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Money. Good on the three-point shot. Money's got 24.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 5th foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Topic. It's Rivers on the wing. Wiggins outside. Wiggins sets a screen for Williams. And it's blocked by Şengün. And it's Houston on the break. Power down with both hands.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The Thunder leading by 15. Pass to Rivers. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Wiggins dishes to Williams. Here's Rivers. Just 4 to shoot. Wiggins from outside. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Brooks. Wiggins with the block.
There's the length from Wiggins. Got the paw up and redirected the shot.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Shepherd. Pass to Brooks. Over in the corner, Shepherd. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Topic. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Money. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Shots good by Williams.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Topic. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Money. Over to the left wing. Şengün passes to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
It's stolen by Shepard. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Shepard with the ball. Excellent D there from Williams. There's the steal. Over in the corner, Shepard. Offline with his three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away. And right now, for the Thunder, Rollins checked in for Topic. Holmgren comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Grant. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Holmgren in the corner. Oklahoma City moving it around. No problems knocking that one down. Williams has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Oklahoma City. Shoots from the baseline. Not enough on that one as it misses. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The lead is 15, and that one drops for him.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Money. He's guarded by Rivers. That one goes. Count it.
They're behind right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. Nope. He's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.
Season's not over. Plenty of time left.